Hello there, everyone. This is No Name117 Spore, and today I am back with some more Rule Waves 2. But this time it is the Canada collaboration series between me and Lieutenant Rainbow Slash. Um, yeah, I don't know how well his streams have been doing. Might have not. Maybe Rule Waves 2 streams. I mean, I'm getting a couple people, but yeah, they've not been doing too hot. Anyway, yes. Maybe I should have a longer starting time period, or I need to get stuff sorted there. Okay, so I'm going into this blind. I have seen basically one frame of him playing it, and it was early on when he was assessing it, and I only did that to check which version he was on, and so I could tell him that he needs to update. So, alright, so let's see. So I was building Alberta in so I built Alberta in my tenure. And yeah, she's pretty good design. Looks like the stream quality is good. So Alberta was finished. Prince Edward Island was also finished. This was a one I designed during my tenure, but I didn't complete it. In the meantime, so we have the old Torontos, heavy cruisers. So one of them is on foreign station. What are we foreign stationing again? We have... Where do we need a ship on foreign station? Oh, North American West Coast. Okay. Yeah, we need something on the West Coast then, yeah. Is it actually home area for us? No, it's not. That's kind of lame. Alright, so yeah, North American West Coast has a, ship. So it looks like he wants to get a... Oh yeah, we also have Iceland. So do we need something in Northern Europe? I think so. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So it looks like he's spying on Russia as well as Japan and Britain. No. If we go to war with Russia, there's not a lot of benefit. The only nations who we can actually benefit from a war with, however, is America. Hey, Vulcan! Yes, I'm back with this. I'm assessing the current situation. Actually, in America is no longer our ally. They have 5 dreadnoughts? So I don't know what happened. If we look at sunk ships, better not put us into a war with the Yanks. Yeah, I don't want to do that. The French have multiple ships lost. We have lost nothing, apparently. So France lost stuff, Japan lost a lot, and the USA has lost some stuff. So what happened? Sunken combat with Japanese forces, fate. Okay, so yeah, that was the other war, the war I got into. Let's see how loud you are with notifications. Thank you! Thank you for the host. Yeah, there's the notification. I don't know how bad it is. So yeah. The medicine hats, I don't know if I built these. I had to have built these. I had to have. This looks like a superstructure I would have designed. So those I must have been building during that time. So it looks like the Comoxes got old, as well as the Dollar des Omo. Well, some of them. Second group didn't. So these were built during Rainbow's tenure, and then... Let's see. These he must have designed. 3 4-inch guns. He forgot funnels. Hold on. Alright. So yeah. These destroyers, they look decent. Probably a bit better than the other ones we've had. In a rebuild, I will want to put a funnel on them, assuming I need a... These might not need a rebuild, though, so yeah. In terms of Corvettes, we have a 1910, 1913 design. I think I would have designed those. Wait, no. These he would have designed. So in terms of ships building, this is something we need to check. Why are we building a ship in a British yard and then spying on them? That doesn't seem like a smart idea. I'll leave it for now, but, you know, I do not want to go to war with the British at all. So, he is building 2 battleships or battle cruisers of the Haida class at 26 knots. Interesting. 8 13-inch guns. So is that a a Haida class? Okay, so he does have a V superimposed. So this is a this is basically a Prince Edward Island, but 2 knots faster. How much torpedo defense does America have? Only 1. Okay, so that makes sense. So that's good. You know, those are probably going to be good ships. It might be good to get us a proper battleship, although there's some possibility of refitting Alberta and Prince Edward Island into them, because these are kind of designed to be battleships. More so. And just slash never get stream quality option. The streams are always on 1080p only mode. That I don't know. Alright, so on top of this, he is building a new class of destroyer, which again needs a funnel. It looks like a repeat of these guys, but possibly with a little bit more weight savings, is what I'm guessing. And then there's the Duke, which is a modernish light cruiser. In terms of light cruisers right now, though, yeah, the Medicine Hats are the best we have at the moment. Well, these might be protected cruisers. Yeah, I think I forgot about the Medicine Hats already. Yeah, the Duke seems pretty fast, but, you know, not well armed at all. Alright, so we're not close to war yet. Let's see, doctrine. Yeah, okay, we don't have any doctrine. That's fine. That's fine. That's how I want it. We don't have any pre-dreadnoughts anymore. Did I scrap them? I might have scrapped them. I forget if I scrapped them or not. But I'm going to mothball Alberta, move Prince Edward Island to reserve, try to get a little bit more money out of this. Move these guys to reserve. Oh, not in Medicine Hats in Northern Europe. Interesting. Interesting. Why is one of our newer cruisers in Northern Europe and not one of our older ones? It might have been the tonnage requirements. That could have been it. Alright, so these guys are mothballed aside from the one on Foreign Station. These guys should probably be mothballed. They're not that useful. Oh, right, they're not in the home area. And then I'll move those guys to the reserve fleet and mothball these guys. That has saved us a little bit of money. Not as much as I was expecting, but, you know, every penny does count. So, I'm gonna cancel spying on Britain. Cancel it on Germany. No, keep it on Germany. Cancel it on the US. Keep it on Britain. But if it gets bad with Britain, I will turn it off. I don't know why we're getting technology, though. Okay, so let's just double check this. In terms of guns, we only have 11-inch guns, so we're still exporting our capital ship construction. Our 6-inch guns are only quality 0, which is probably why we're building the other one in Britain, because they probably have better guns. Yeah, those are still on low. Oh yeah, I set submarines to low. Oh right, that's one thing I wanted to check. How many subs did he build? Some. He certainly built up the fleet again, but it's not terrible. Other than that, yeah, stuff's pretty normal. So yeah, let's just see how this goes. I hope half the fleet's not on... Yeah. Okay. I will move that guy to the reserve fleet. Well then. Hooray! Alright, so let's open up the Leduc design. No, why are we not building this in a local yard? 10 spam cruisers, yes. Alright, 1-inch of belt armor. Yeah, central firing is fine. Can we get a V turret on these? Yes, we can. Why do we have a W then? Oh, right, we can't build any with more than 3. Alright, Get rid of W, get rid of Q. Add an AV turret. Why? And I would say, why do we not have torpedo? You know, I want to check something. Research. Light forces. So we have double torpedo mounts, but other than that, garbage. This might delay the commissioning of Haida. Alright, so I'm going to build these at a local yard. I'm not going to risk them in a British yard. Deck's going to go down to 1. Why are the turrets at that? He could have definitely armored these things better. Yeah, so we can only build with that, so we're going to have to get rid of that, and then I'm going to do an H and an I setup. I'm going to slow it down to 28 knots, but I am going to put a couple torpedo tubes on it. Oh, I wanted 2 inches for turrets. These are too expensive. Go 27 knots instead. Can we go 5-inch guns? You know what? Screw it. No turret armor. Okay. Can we build them with oil? We don't have oil firing, so we have to build them with coal. So these are 651 per ship. Oh, 651 per month per ship. And they're going to be really cheap, but yeah. It's not a terrible design, but it's not good either. Get the conning tower up to 2 inches so that there's at least some splinter protection there. But yeah, these things are not armored. You know what? Let's get let's do this. Just a new yeah, it's just a new design. We're gonna have to build these things. Damn it, Naval Secretary, damn it. Why did you do this? You did not need to put this on me. Wait, yeah, we can do cross-deck fire. Why am I doing H and I? Can we do cross-deck fire? Oh, we can't do it with a V turret. So that works. Yeah, I think having the better broadside is going to be better than having the what was I going to say? I already forgot. Yeah, having the better broadside is probably going to be better than having the ability to fire 2-gun super firing aft. So turret arcs, that's fine. You can imagine that's in a slightly different position. Alright, so I am going to get these superstructures custom designed to look a little better. Alright, structure 1 is one I need to do. However, I think honestly structure 1 might wind up being more like this here. Yeah, I'll do that as structure 1. Structure 3 is there. Structure 4, I need to probably move back here. Then structure 5 is that little box, so that little box will move back over here. Our midships funnel, apparently that one. I have a midships funnel there. And then structures, oh crap, I did not want to get rid of structure 5. Let's just put it back in. Let's make it a little bit more interesting of a shape. then structure 6 can be a box around here. That'll work. That'll work. I think this is a decent enough class to get the job done. I'm gonna halt construction on Haida for the moment. Oh, come on! Slash usually goes, here's a box, go fight. Ooh. Buy it, yeah, buy it. That's a good tech. Alright, so I'm gonna stagger the building of these. So I'm gonna build 2 there. Yeah, US, you can take Venezuela, I don't care. Hey, triple torpedo mounts, that's good. That'll be good for new destroyers. And then... because normally, you can get multiple ship... what am I saying? You can get multiple, you can have a design which takes 4 months to design, and then still be able to build those, and have a couple of months spare. So I'm going to build another 2 here, so I am staggering their construction, and now I'm going to build the rest of them. And that is very expensive. There we go. Now I got my praise. Ooh, yeah, I need that tech. Now the good news is I can halt a bunch of these now, so I think I'm gonna at least halt these 5. And probably that as well. Try to resume construction on Haida and get her out. And then I'll have to spend a lot of time building these cruisers. Fortunately, the Duke should be done here pretty soon. So yeah, one other thing we're gonna have to do before we go to war is, you know, rebuild at the very least these ship designs. Honestly, the Leth bridges we probably need to rebuild as well. But hey, at least we're not gonna have a light cruiser cap anymore. Stupid naval secretary. 2 destroyers are commissioned. Do it. We gotta do it. We gotta get the budget. I'm gonna go to low spying. Here. Now I'm gonna resume construction on Chestermere right now. See if we can get her out. 2 destroyers are commissioned. That's good. Do it. Small 2 boilers. Hey, we have 12-inch naval guns now. Yeah, all construction on Chestermere until at least until the Duke is done. 2 destroyers are commissioned. Falkland Islands are now independent. I should cancel each other's designs. That would be bad. Did he actually cancel any of mine? Ooh, 5+ centerline turrets. That's good. Authorizes increased naval spending. Argentina is probably eyeing them. Yeah, Argentina probably is. What the fuck? Russia? What the hell just happened? That was like, they were at nothing, and then suddenly they're like, boom! You know, well, not at nothing, but it's like, you know, Russia, they were probably, you know, if we consider this, actually no, Russia, they're like, oh, we're here, now we're here, now we're here. Yeah, start training. What does Russia have? We need to need to actually assess this. Um, so they right now have 5 battle cruisers in service. All armed with. So these guys are terrible. Four 12-inch guns, 7.5-inch belt. They're fast. They're fast. They're faster than our kind of in between battle cruisers. These guys are a little slower, a little better armed, but it's only a 6 12-inch gun broadside. Alberta can get a 6 13-inch gun broadside, and Prince Edward Island can get an 8. We also got Inuit about to complete, which will basically be another Prince Edward Island, but actually has some good speed to it. In the meantime, from a light cruiser perspective, we're not doing super well at the moment. How? Oh, Russia still has their pre-dreads. I have no idea how this happens. This doesn't normally happen. It doesn't go, oh, we're here. Next turn we're here. Next turn we're just... that is one of the most rapid increases in tension I have seen for no discernible reason. Alright, CA, I assume that's like Russia, but probably another word for Russia. So they do have some heavy cruisers. Did you miss the targeted politician event? Maybe. I didn't see any reason why that should happen. Maybe I'm just blind. Alright, so CL Vesta. They don't have a lot of Vesta. Oh, Parliament specifically gave you funds because Russia got uppity. I thought it was, Parliament gave me funds because they were concerned about tensions with Russia. That event doesn't increase tensions. That event is caused by high tensions. So, yeah. That's not a reason they went up. That's because they went up. Now, destroyer-wise, they only have 700-ton destroyers, which is fine. I'm going to have to start activating ships here. Alright, so these guys are active. We need our other 900-tonners active. And honestly, get the 600-tonners. Well, the 600-tonners are going to be shit, so it was not the battleship scare event. You know, I'm going to move these guys all to the reserve fleet. For now. I'm going to reserve all of these guys. And all of these guys. These guys need to be active. All these guys need to be active. All these guys need to be active. Although one of them is on the North American West Coast, so you stay on foreign station. Yeah. This was very, very sudden. Alright, so Russia can't challenge us here, but we are allied with France, who can fight them in Northern Europe. So there is some thought about sending stuff into Northern Europe, because we will be able to support French ships, plus we have Iceland. So we can support ships out of Iceland, too, and fight Russia from there. I'm actually going to build an airship base in Iceland. Alright, right now, Lloydminster is the furthest of the, Airdries away from completion, so I will halt her construction. Believe the other one's going. Leduc is about to complete. She'll be complete from Great Britain yards, and then we got Inuit and Haida, which will be entering service very soon. Cancel spying on Russia. I want to see how long I can drag this out. Awesome. So we got some, hopefully some technology from this. I can take a small tension hit with France, even if they are an ally. I can afford that. I can't afford multiple of them, but I can afford one. Alright, yeah, we'll resume construction on Lloydminster. There's some thoughts about canceling the rest of them. Yep, that was what I was worried about from that. Alright. Hi, spying on Russia. I have been forced into war. So, you guys need to be on trade protection. You guys, other than... No, hold on. You guys, other than you two, need to be on trade protection. You guys need to be on trade protection. Alright, so we still gotta get Haida and Inuit done. So Russia is probably not going to be able to threaten to invade us in Northern Europe, but it might get dominating of stuff down there. On the north, they could try to send some ships temporarily to the North American East Coast. I don't think it's going to go well for them. They could try to send stuff to the North American West Coast, but no. What are they going to do there? I'm hoping that France can hold them in for the moment, because I was not expecting to go into war. Not this quickly. Not in 1916. Alright. First turn. I'm gonna leave it on prize rules. I don't want to risk getting other nations involved. Alright, not much happens. If we accelerate construction on Haida, no, normal construction pace. Or not Haida, Inuit. We need to get Inuit in service. Could try to send stuff over there, but that would leave the East Coast relatively unprotected. Cruiser action, no. There we go. The airship base up in Iceland is finished. Why do I have a, Alright, he's streaming. Alright, attention, operations of our ally France adds 110 VP. VP is currently favoring us. We do need to get more into Northern Europe here soon. But Inuit is almost done. Once Inuit's done, I think Alberta and Prince Edward Island will both head into Northern Europe. Okay, so that is the new French heavy or battle cruiser being built. It's not great. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright, so you guys, as well as Vancouver and these two ships, all move into Northern Europe. You will be escorted by as many of these ships as we can get. So one of them can't move right now. And that's Varennes. I think I'm gonna hold Kirkland back as well. Yeah. So we'll keep two on the East Coast, but we'll move the other group over there. Zoom construction on another one of those guys. How am I gonna fight Russia? They have 5 battle cruisers, and we only have 2. But ours are better than theirs. So if we can get a fight, an even fight, then we should be okay. But I probably do not want to send something like any of the Torontos over there. These things are kind of useless at this point in time. No, I'm going to keep them on the North American East Coast as like a protective ship. So honestly, you want to just scrap these? So we could scrap Chestermere, Beaumont, Camrose. I'm gonna complete. Let's complete Chestermere, and then let's complete Beaumont. Oh, not Beaumont. Let's complete Camrose here. So I'll scrap Beaumont. I will scrap Wetaskiwin. I will scrap Cold Lake, and I will scrap Surrey. And we will just get 6 of these ships. And that frees up a little bit more funding. And what do I want to do with this funding? You know what? We don't have a proper battleship design. So I want a dreadnought battleship. Alright, so right now, we've been building ships from American yards. We can get 14-inch guns. What about French yards? We can also get ships from France with 14-inch guns. But the US of A has a bit better tech. And our tensions with them have been low. So I'm going to go for a 24 knot design here. Now I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to put it in X instead. Oh, he did not give these ships good rounds per gun. 120 rounds per gun. Honestly, we can do like W, right? Yeah, we can. Can we do triples yet? Does the US have triples? I think they do. Alright, so let's try a 12-inch belt. Torpedo defense is still on 1. Is this really a design I want to be building while at war? Yeah, probably. Why do we have 6-inch secondaries? Oh my god, he just auto-designed a ship and let it be. And didn't correct anything. That's what he did. That's so what he did. So we could get this at 34,000 tons. So gun data, how good is it against his own guns? Not super great, so we might want to go higher up like that. Does the USA have all or nothing yet? Oh no. I don't want to take the risk. You know what? I'm going to keep the conning tower armor at the same as the belt armor. Yeah. Alright, so we're building a Nevada here then. Okay, come on, let me get this right. There we go. Structure 1. Let me look up what a Nevada-class battleship actually looks like again. Nevada-class battleship, World War I. Alright. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of Structure 4. I mean, we're building kind of like a faster Nevada here. So, you know, 24 knots should be compatible with the other designs we have, but we can build these instead of, or we can build these in place of what we're building next, and have them be more of a proper battleship design. And then Prince Edward Island and Alberta, when they're brought to battleships, they can be compatible with these in the battle line. Which won't be bad. So I'll do something like this instead. So that looks a little bit more British actually, but who cares? And then one thing the US does like to do is they like to have these conning tower things up there. Structure 4 will, you know, probably be more of the bridge itself. With the kind of side platforms on the bridge. It's at 7. Let's do that. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Structure 4 is done. Structure 5 should be probably something more back here, I think. We could do... how does a Nevada look again? So they actually do have a lot of empty deck kind of in the center area, and then they kind of have a box back here. So we can do a box. I'll do a box kind of leading into that turret bar bet. You know what? I'm going to do... Yeah, I'll do that, and then structure 6 will be... No, we'll do this, that, that, and then that. I feel bad. Rainbow's never going to get to play in a war in this. I'll give it a little bit of extra tonnage so we can do, you know, some float plane refits in the future. No, no. I forgot something. There we go. Oh crap, I accidentally pulled the headset off the ear. There we go. Alright, so we now are sending ships into Northern Europe to actually help out. It's gonna be a few months until Inuit can join them. Russian ship Vokshani, 6 12-inch guns. So that's what they're building right now. Unless it just commissioned. That's kind of bad. Diesel engines. For submarine reliability. Yeah, okay, so they're still building that. They are actually building a CA and a CL. So that's probably a modern heavy cruiser. And these are some actually decently modern CLs. They can get torpedo tubes on them. Alright, so now we are helping out in Northern Europe. And Russia is still in a strong position. Alright. Next turn. Convoy defense. Why do I have 2 pings here? Oh, that's free. That's why. Okay. Convoy defense up in Iceland. I had 2 pings on Discord. I had to check what they were. I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't see what my Discord is if I click on the other screen. So this is near Iceland. Size medium. We'll accept. Okay, that was kind of what I was worried about. That we'd get the battle cruisers. Hopefully Russia only has 2 or 3 battle cruisers here. That's my hope. Alright, so we've encountered enemy scouting forces. That is an armored cruiser. You know what? It's 20 knots for now. 2 armored cruisers. That's whatever their battle cruisers are. Yep. 2 enemy battle cruisers. Sail into them. Imperator Alexander III class. Yeah. Okay, Alberta took a superstructure penetration to the deck extended. It did a little bit of superstructure damage, but not too much. Target the battle cruisers now. And swerve into a broadside action. Alberta took a hit to the belt extended. What is Alberta's crew quality? It's at 0. What is Edward Island's crew quality? It is at 0. I'm hoping that the Russian crews are kind of garbage. So we're taking some hits from probably from the CAs, I think. If I actually look, that was Oleg. Okay, so that was one of those near misses was one from the enemy battle cruisers, but one of those hits was from an Oleg. What? Wait, she's firing heavy guns? Must have been the 9-inch. Alright, so their battle cruisers can't outrun us, but we are better armed than both those battle cruisers are. And what is their armor? They only have 9 inches of belt armor and 10-inch turret armor. So we have better armor, we have better guns. Prince Edward Island can get an 8 13-inch gun broadside. Alberta can get a 6 13-inch gun broadside. These guys can only get a 6 12-inch gun broadside each. And I think, are these... Okay, these are 13 zeros as well. So they're not bad. Prince Edward Island takes a turret hit. It didn't do anything. That was probably a 6-inch shell. Hull hit from a medium gun, turret hit from a heavy gun. It doesn't look like it did anything. In the meantime, though, we have not landed a hit. Oh, come on. Guys, score a hit on one of those two ships. Please. The Russians are just shooting us, and we're not shooting them. Is it about penetration? No it wasn't. It was not a penetration. Belt extended, deck splinters, do something. Splinters damage hull, fire started. Come on! Come on, guys! You can shoot them! You can hit these guys! Let's make them think twice. Alright, fire extinguished. Good. Alberta hull hit. There we finally go! That is the hit we've been looking for. So what I was going to do is I was going to deploy the destroyers in an attack, but I might hold off now. Now that we have a little bit of hope again. Grand Pierre superstructure pass-through hit. Darn it. No, right now we are getting shot up and we are not returning anything for it. Alright, yeah, do a destroyer attack right now. I'm going to maneuver a little bit. Maybe not a destroyer attack. Oh, there we go. 13-inch gun. Good hit. Good hit. How damaged is Alberta? Alberta can still make full speed. She has suffered structural damage. Engine room hit. Non-penetration, doesn't look like. Alright, I'm going to do a little swerve. So our convoy's down here, but we're being forced up here. You guys are normally in a scout group, but I need you to go to a support group now. I need to keep those ships close. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of maneuvering. And then try to get... Now that Oleg class is slow. That's the good news. Grand Prairie is still taking damage. How damage is she? Okay, she can only make 24 knots. It's not too terrible. How soon is it going to be nighttime? Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Maybe we can get some torpedo hits then. Alright, those guys are pulling off. Go on to AI control. Let's see if we can hunt the Oleg down to the south. Grand Prairie high speed increases, or Grand Prairie high speed increases flooding. Oh. Grand Prairie limits flooding, that's good. It is down to 0, good. Alright, so those battle cruisers are not wanting to go after us. It didn't look like the enemy had any destroyers, which means that a night fight might actually go our way. Especially given our better armor and bigger guns. And, you know, greater numbers of guns. I can't believe that we were losing that gunfight, though. That was kind of lame. How are we losing this gunfight? We have severe issues with, oh crap, they're coming back. Swerve this way. Okay, we scored a hit on the Oleg. I'm gonna try to force those, guys away. That's only a 6-inch on the Oleg. Yeah, okay. That scared him. That scared him off. Okay, Oleg class. And we are just not hitting it. Alright, hold fire. Hold fire for 10 minutes. Cancel your hold fire order. Shoot him. He's broadside to you. What is the range on those? We can only what? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. These 12-inch guns are able to shoot at us from here. Well, our 13-inch guns are able to shoot out this far. We're the waves too. What the shit? Alright, yeah, hold fire for the moment. That's probably why they were more accurate, because their guns are longer ranged. So that Oleg we have damaged. Keep them kind of at the edge of our vision. Maybe go down on 22 knots. So that we don't expend our engine right now. So one destroyer is back there. She's damaged. The battlecruisers are kind of heading back down. Go back to squad max. So they're kind of... Right now we're just trying to remain in contact with them until the night. Because I think I will want to engage them at night and use my destroyer advantage to hopefully put down their battlecruisers. Alright, their battlecruisers have opened fire. They're holding the range. The enemy is... This is wasting enemy fire. You know, as long as they aren't hitting us. Alright, there's the other CA spotted again. What else do we have? Okay, so that's the convoy division. What do we have in the convoy force itself? So merchants, and more merchants. We don't even have any destroyers escorting them. Good to know. Alright. Go down to 19 knots. Because I think we had... Yeah, we're having some great cleaning issues. Alright, so they don't see us at the moment. Now they do. Now they do. Now they're at the limits of our spotting range. Go to 22 knots. We're gonna be within gun range here again. Come on. So we're having Greats Fouled issues. Other than that, they're really not doing a lot. So our armor's holding up pretty well, especially on Prince Edward Island. Doesn't seem to be holding up quite as well on Alberta, even though I think it's like the exact same armor thickness. Alright. We're about midway through the twilight phase now. We're gonna be hopefully getting into the night phase here shortly. And the good news is, the Russians didn't bring destroyers. We did. And I want to fully exploit that advantage at night. Took a superstructure hit. Prince Edward Island didn't do a lot. They're pulling away. 4 aft hull hit on Prince Edward Island. Didn't do a lot. Come on. Go 20 knots. Actually, go 18 knots for the moment. Turn in. Turn in their direction. Now they've lost sight on us. No, squad max, go 23. We need to stay at full speed here. Go this way. Turn a little this way. Found them. Go broadside. Take manual control. Go here. Can I take manual control? You guys, yes I can. Squad max, go this way. Turn this way. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. They're going this way. I need you guys to get an intercept here. And I need to order the flotilla attack flag right now. Alright, we are opening fire on them. Come on, destroyers. We've scored a hit on one of them. They scored a superstructure hit on Prince Edward Island. That is going to do damage. There's no way our belt's going to hold up at this sort of range. Go broadside to them this way. Engine room hit belt. We lost a turret on Prince Edward Island. They did not penetrate the belt, though. We scored a 6-inch hit. Come on, guys! You need to be better at actually shooting the enemy. You know that, right? Superstructure pass-through hit. That's annoying. Less than 50% of ammo remaining. We have these guys now. Come on. Alberta hit belt extended. Hunt them down. Destroyers. Alright, so... yeah, okay. This'll work. Maybe. We found one of the CAs at night. Good. That's gotta be one of the enemy CAs. You guys are gonna go out of line of sight. And we're still losing. Like, how are our ships this useless? Alright, so we've definitely forced the battle cruisers away for the moment. We need to turn our battle cruisers around on this guy here. Alright, so you need to go back to AI control. We are crossing its T. That's good. This is normally a good pass. Okay, come on. Come on. You guys are in perfect torpedo position. Seriously, get this torpedo strike underway. Now. Say Oleg, see Oleg class. Did you guys fire? How did you guys not fire? Oh my. There we go. Now we're getting some torpedo action going on. Can I cannot manually fire torpedoes using these guys. Might actually get some into that aft Oleg. Nice hit, nice hit, nice hit, nice hit. Alright, so Prince Edward Island is taking more hits, but we have successfully torpedoed an enemy CA. Okay, that CA is probably gonna sink now. Alright, we gotta hit the second Oleg, though, with more torpedoes. Okay, you guys are right now surrounding it. There we go. Got some torpedoes underway. How did you guys miss? Oh my god. All my ships are incompetent. There we go. So that one's been hit by 2 torpedoes now. Good. One of them's sinking. One of them is definitely sinking. This will be a tremendous victory, especially if we can get the second one. As long as they don't get our convoy. Come on. Do you guys have torpedoes left? Turn around this way. Come on. You guys... You guys can torpedo the non-sinking one, right? Alright, we lost a destroyer. They can't torpedo this thing! Why? Why are you guys so useless? You have torpedoes! Use them! Use them! You have it surrounded. You have it complete... Oh my god. Finally, somebody competent is on board. And they missed. Do either of these guys have torpedoes on them? Yes, they do. Because I like my battlecruisers with torpedoes. Now, good news is she is getting shelled by 13-inch shells as well. Okay, come on. One of you put a torpedo into her. Put a torpedo into her! For Pete's sake, put a torpedo into her! We have surrounded this ship with destroyers for probably about half an hour now, and you can't launch a flippin' torpedo into her. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with these ships? What is wrong with my navy? There we go. Chambly is launching torpedoes. She's not gonna hit, but that's a terrible angle, and the ship's turning. Alright. But now... Come on. Is that it? No, you hit the other one! Like, morons! Okay, maybe this is the issue, is these guys right here. Alright, Prince Edward Island and Alberta. You know, how fast do how slow do I have to be going to launch, torpedoes? Because if you guys can launch a torpedo at her, that would be amazing. Because, I mean, Alberta, you're now, like, point-blank range with her. So, yeah. You know what? You guys move around. So, Boys Brand is sinking now. Unfortunately. We are going to need to get some more destroyers here. Oh. Come on. This stupid ship will not sink. Do you guys have any torpedoes left? No, you don't, St. George's. St. Julie, do you have any? Nope. Chambly, you don't have any. Point Claire. Point Claire, you have some. Why have you not fired anything? Which, you guys, form line ahead. That's probably the formation you guys should be taking. Now just make sure that the battlecruisers are not returning. I don't think they are. So we're definitely not going to be able to sink a battlecruiser here. We're going to be so out of torpedoes at this point. I'm going to form you guys up in line ahead as well. How is this ship escaping? Well, not escaping, but how is this ship getting away with this? That's my question. I mean, she's not. Okay, now she's sinking. Good. AI control. AI control. Cancel the flotilla attack order. Go down to cruise speed. Rejoin up with the convoy. Thank you. Thank you so much, destroyers. That is when you torpedo it. Well, I'm pretty certain it's dead now. Yeah, it's dead. It sank. Good. And battle should be over here very shortly. So one of our destroyers got torpedoed on the way out. Darn it, we lost 3 destroyers, but we did sink 2 CAs. But we don't have that many destroyers. I'm probably gonna have to pull some of the 600-tonners back into this. Yeah, good job. Grand Prairie scored a torpedo hit on her at the end. Okay, actually no, this was the one we crippled and then torpedoed. But yeah, that was, you know, mostly, it looks like 13-inch shells, some 6-inch. How many? She only took 3 heavy hits. In that whole fight, she only took 3 heavy hits. Hold on. What is the accuracy in Prince Edward Island and Alberta? Their accuracy was 1.77% for Prince Edward Island and 1.73% for Alberta, compared to the Russian battle cruisers, which were getting 2.3%, and where's their other one? Houghton didn't even get hit. 2.75%. What's wrong with my crews? Something is wrong with my crews. I mean, they weren't in good ready condition, but still, crew quality 0 should not have been that bad. It was equal crew quality across them. So yeah, we lost this destroyer due to a sub, and then we lost 2 more in the battle. Point Claire. Holy crap! I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take Point Claire surviving. Holy crap! 15 flotation left. Wow. Okay then. So St. Julie suffered heavy damage. She was not going to sink. La Prairie suffered heavy damage. She was not going to sink. Thetford Mine suffered heavy damage. She was not in danger of sinking. Chambly suffered damage. She was not in danger of sinking. This one suffered damage. Yeah, she wasn't really damaged at all. One of our light cruisers I know took some damage. Oh yeah, that was Grand Prairie. Okay. She took light damage. So yeah, somehow we escaped that. But yeah, 8 heavy hits on Prince Edward Island, 9 on Alberta. We only scored 3. If we look at, yeah, we had more original points than they did, and we did score an additional heavy hit on them. But that was knife fighting at night, and they scored many more times medium hits on us than we scored on them. This is ridiculous. As much as this battle is a victory, I am pissed at my crews. If we were shooting better that engagement, that would have been a complete win. Alright, so those guys are repaired now. I'm thinking about improving the bases at Iceland, but, you know, I think we're going to be okay given that, France, they must have better secondary guns. No, this was entirely down to our crews not shooting well. I checked the hit percentages. The Russians had like 2.5, 2.75 hit percentage. My ships had about like 1.5, 1.75 hit percentage. And that was factoring in them shooting at close range in a night battle against armored cruisers. So, in good conditions to hit the enemy ships, even with those counted, my ships weren't doing well. Did their guns fire faster? Maybe. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I think that the Russians are training in gunnery, and we still have 5 months left until that training is done. Alright, how close is... I'm just going to send Inuit over. Inuit, go to Northern Europe right now. So destroyer-wise, we are now down to 13. I'm going to pull these Thetford mines out and move them to Northern Europe as replacements for the 2 lost. And then I'm going to remove these guys into the active fleet. AI gets a stupid amount of advantages. This was just me activating the doctrine late. This war happened extremely suddenly and extremely unexpectedly. It was not... This was one of those instances where tensions went from very small to... Well, not very small, but a moderate amount to a high amount to war, basically. Or to next to war. First month of war, they get AMCs. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bullshit. But good news is we did sink 2 CAs there, so that could have been a lot worse. Either way, though, I think we need more destroyers. So I'm going to take a look at the Thetford Mines class here. And I don't like how Rainbow completely forgot to put funnels on them. But let's build them with triples. Yeah, we'll go speed engines, I suppose. Actually, you know what? How big can we build destroyers right now? Light forces and torpedo warfare, 900 tons. Okay, so yeah, these are the maximum. Okay, give me triples. Anything else I want to do to them? I want to try to get normal reliability out of them, but I can't. If I build them at an American yard, though, I could. If I build them at a local yard, it takes an additional month. Yeah, I'm gonna need to build them at an American yard. It's actually cheaper to build them at an American yard. Yeah. Oh. No, we gotta build them at a local yard. So I will go with speed, 30 knots, and that does give them some upgrade potential, too. I forgot to put funnels on them. I'm just gonna redesign them with funnels, then. Alright, so it won't cost too much. Alright, next turn. Cruiser action up here in up here in nearby Iceland. Medium battle size, we'll take it. They decline. Another convoy defense up here. Hey, we have French allied ships joining us. So, it's destroyers. Okay, so these are probably French destroyers here. I think. There we go. Enemy Russian destroyer spotted. It is 31 knots, not with good torpedoes, and not with a good amount of torpedoes, and it's only one. Come on, guys. It's a lone destroyer. You know what? It could... Okay, so you guys can't shoot it, and it manages to torpedo one of you. Great! Detacher. So, she's sinking, so that order will not be obeyed, but screw it, I'm doing it anyway. Come on. Shoot it. It is a single Russian destroyer. Score a 4-inch hit on the damn thing. This is what my crews are like right now. This is the amazing work that my crews do. Go to cruise speed, head back. We can't shoot anything. We can't hit anything. I have ships crewed with stormtroopers right now. That's my issue. My ships are crewed with stormtroopers. Yeah, we kind of won that, but also lost that due to losing a another Valdor class destroyer. Ship Seal Diana. She's kind of shit. Oh, now we get better destroyers anyway. Yeah, rework the design. Alright. Okay. Good job. Good job, Rule Waves 2. Alright, so we need a destroyer of this size. We want it to be normal. Reliability. I suspect your cannons were made by one Charles Ross. Maybe. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to work with this. So let's see if we can first of all get a V-mount main gun. Single turret. Single turret. Thank you. I actually don't understand that reference. Alright, so torpedo-wise, so let's try P. Start with P. We'll add Q. We'll add R. Actually, no. So W is down there. Yeah, not a terrible design. Um, let's put in a funnel. Oh, we probably would want 2 funnels with this. So unfortunately, there's nowhere to jam an extra funnel. You know what? If we check, it is heavy center line, so I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of the R, and I'll put in a V. No, I'll put in a W instead. Um, I'll get rid of the Q and put in a V. No. Put in an R instead. And then we can have a second funnel be here. And then can we get like a D and an E? No, we can't. Let's go speed again. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit more complicated of a shape. I'll do like this. That kind of have to go back here. Structure 2 will not go out that far. It'll only go out this far now. So we'll do something like this. Charles Ross developed the Ross rifle, Canada's standard issue rifle during World War I. It's known for its breech to explode and send hot gas and shrapnel into its user's eyes when even the tiniest bit of dirt got into its bolt action mechanism and broke its very delicate glass seal. Yeah, okay, so these guns are probably designed by him. Yeah, so when this episode goes up on YouTube, I might title it something like, I don't know if I title it something along the lines of, Stormtrooper, sailors, or, arming ships with, naval guns designed by Charles Ross. One of the two. Those would probably make good episode names. And I'm just gonna conveniently blame Rainbow for this. Oh yeah, we were supposed to do something with this series where we pretended we assassinated each other, but I forgot to do that, so, I'll just say his character got, assassinated via a, or Lieutenant Rainbow Slash the Second, was found dead, or was assassinated by a, poison blow dart to the neck, and a, faint sorry could be heard from the bush. There we go. That'll work. And No Name 117 Spore the Second took over. Alright, so this will be the Boys Brian class of Destroyer. I think it's pretty good. The speed engines are probably the biggest downside to it. So you can't really sustain the high speed, but you know, hopefully this should work. It should be half decent against other destroyers and really good against capital ships. Canadian soldiers threw away their own weapons and used captured German rifles so frequently. Canadian Army issued an announcement that any soldier caught using non-standard issue weapons would be severely reprimanded. Oh god. That sounds like people being stupid. No, cancel. Oh wait, no, yeah, no. The design does exist, because that's the one we're replacing. Alright, that will be the design we build. Good. Right now we have 3 battlecruisers in Northern Europe. There's nationalist stupidity. Yep. Auto-resolve that. Bogatyr escapes. They dominate the seas in Iceland. We lost the destroyer Kirkland. Please don't be a big one. Please don't be a big one. Alright, build me 4 of these. And start on Nova Scotia, too. Ross was the first domestic firearm of Canada. It was a symbol of national pride to see soldiers using them. Ah, but it was so bad that they really shouldn't have. Yeah, nationalist pride is stupid. Be a little more technical about stuff. Sorry about this. I'm having some minor sinus issues today, having to try to clear them out a little bit. Alright, so we will actually get some of our light cruisers here done very shortly. Which will be fine. I will gladly accept those in service. Alright, so dock size is 30,000 tons. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know why we keep building it up. Like, what do we need to build in our own docks if we're building all our capital ships in other countries? Does he want to eventually build home-built battleships? Because it's not going to work that well for us. Hunting rifle didn't even get a field test. So few as Charles Ross taking some army officials into the woods and him shooting deer. Oh my god, what the who does it? Alright, we need to see that ship sunk. Kirkland. Oh, come on! Come on, we cannot keep losing destroyers like this. You know what? I need a class of 8 destroyers here. We need more of these guys in service. Crush them completely. 200 victory points. Hey, Russia's blockaded now. Good. Okay, so give us 1 turn. Unexpected convoy defense battle here. Honestly, I'd be happy that it was only GDs getting sunken, not battleships. Yeah, that is fair. Alright, so we only get light cruisers in this convoy defense battle. Medium convoy defense battles are very variable, because they can be like, oh, hey, you get light cruisers, or, oh, hey, you get battle cruisers. Alright, so that's probably an enemy light, 2 enemy light cruisers, or is it an enemy light cruiser and a destroyer? I'm guessing enemy light cruiser is that one, enemy destroyer is that one. Am I right? Am I wrong? So that's a Svetlana. No, that's the light cruiser, that's the destroyer. That's a corvette. Is it? No, that's a destroyer. That's a misidentified destroyer. Alright, so Svetlana. 3 6-inch guns. So we got Leduc in Medicine Hat here. Medicine Hat has 10 6-inch guns, although she cannot get all of them to his side. She can only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to his side, and Leduc can get 4. Go. How fast is the Svetlana? 28 knots. So she can completely outrun us. She can dictate the terms of the fight. And Leduc gets hit because Russian gunnery is way better than ours. Because Russia is not putting stormtroopers as their crew on their ships. And no, fuck it. Stormtroopers using Ross rifle or Ross manufactured guns. That's what's going on. Okay, Leduc, get to full speed. Get to full speed. We've hit the Svetlana. It's gonna be nighttime here. How damaged is it? You know what? We're cutting in behind it. Screw it. Leduc is avoiding torpedoes. So it did launch a torpedo at us, and it looks to have missed. On the other end, it does have torpedo launchers. The Prairie is launching torpedoes. Okay. It's slowed. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if it's launched torpedoes at us. Medicine Hat's launching torpedoes at it. The Duke, belt penetration, shell burst limited by coal bunker. That's fine. Valna class is... So the Duke took a hit, but turret disabled hit, but the Svetlana class is hit again, and we're going ahead of it. I have a feeling all your quickfire guns are designed by him, since he pioneered the Ross quickfire system for rifles and cannons. Yeah, probably. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if it's launching torpedoes at us, so do a quick dodge. In the meantime, though, it is really slowed. And, yeah, now our quickfire guns are starting to land significant hits on it. We want to get ahead of it here. Okay, okay. I am so glad that wasn't a torpedo hit. Missing that shell hit. Come on, hit it. There we go, 4-inch hit. Nice! 2 6-inch hits from Medicine Hat. It is massively slowed at this point. I'm hoping that we've hit its torpedo tubes. So there's the enemy destroyer, which is still just kind of hanging around. There you go, 4-inch hit, 6-inch hit from Medicine Hat. Duke doesn't have a lot of armament remaining. Oh, come on! I was trying to pause. I was trying to pause to avoid that! Okay, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Alright, Leduc is damaged. Detach. Get her off of AI control. 6 knots. Move away. Move away. Ah, that was... She should have been able to maneuver. No, that was not the AI cheating. That was the game cheating. That was completely the game cheating. I pressed space to pause it, and it didn't work. That was the game not reading my inputs, which caused a torpedo to hit one of my ships. The Duke limits flooding. She's at 5 now. That might be survivable. Medicine Hat is launching a torpedo. How did that not hit? Alright, turn around. That destroyer's coming back. What shape is Leduc in? She's got her flooding under control. Good. You guys. Medicine Hat's launching torpedoes probably at the enemy destroyer. Holy shit. The reason the AI cheats is because an AI can read the entire situation in 0.1 second of a second, while a human needs a second or more to comprehend what happened, but by the time you comprehend... that's kind of not true with this game. Yes, it's me. I've been streaming recently. Right. Detach Leduc. Swerve away from this. Swerve. So we've got destroyers hunting the Svetlana here. Alright, Leduc, swerve down this way. Medicine Hat, swerve up this way. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. You guys can go back onto AI control. Alright. Leduc, go that way. Medicine Hat, swerve again. You're gonna go get some pizza? Alright, so the Svetlana's dead. Leduc's damaged. But the enemy only has a destroyer at this point. Yeah. Alright, so Leduc will go 8 knots, and we're gonna send Medicine Hat down to 8 knots as well. Because that ship's very dead. I'll go 4 knots while waiting for Leduc to regroup. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to risk Leduc suffering a bulkhead rupture here. Because I want to get that ship out alive. Okay. Okay, I think we've won this. I think as long as Leduc doesn't get hit by a mine or a sub. Okay, I will take that. I will take a merchant. Yeah, we won this. They weren't able to attack our convoy. We lose a merchant due to a sub. Leduc takes heavy damage but manages to escape. Svetlana is sunk. Those 3 torpedoes did her in. The destroyer Chambly. Good job. Good job on you. You got the torpedo hit which sank Svetlana. And good news is Leduc made it out alive. Hey, we got a CL now. Okay, now we can get oil firing. Assuming we have access to oil. Do we have access to oil anywhere? Hold on, let me check. Oil, no. Oil, no. Oil, no. Let me guess, oil, no. That's sad. Alright, so we got one of our light cruisers done. We're about to get another one of our light cruisers done. Haida's 2 months away from commissioning. That's good. So yeah, our new light cruiser, we're going to give her some time to work up before sending her to Northern Europe. And yeah. Yeah. Not a terrible situation right now. Next turn. Now we actually have gunnery training applied. That's good. That's going to help in this war a lot. Enable seaplane bases, 20 aircraft, that's good. Alright, order me a Okay, so we can build air bases, but we can't build aircraft? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, we can get an air base. We cannot get planes. Thank you, Ruler Waves 2. Thank you so much. We know how to build an air base, and we do not know how to build a plane. Let's in this case, I mean technically in this case it would be seaplanes, but let's build a flat field and get some. Let's build this flat field, this paved long thing called a runway. What do we put on it? I don't know. Although in the seaplane case it would be let's build all these support facilities and stuff near the water so we can service stuff or service little small flying craft by the water. Well, how do we build a little small flying craft? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Yeah. That's the situation we're in. Alright, so yeah, we did get 2 of these airdries done. Once they get up to fair, we will send them over to Northern Europe. Right now, we actually do have... Yeah, Vancouver's in Northern Europe. She's fine. She's fine for Northern Europe. She's not a bad design. Torontos are way too old at this point. I'll probably scrap the Torontos after this war and then move Vancouver over to the North American... Or put Vancouver on the North American West Coast. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll also need to scrap... You know what? We might be able to keep the Lethbridges around for a little bit. They're not terrible. CAs with 6-inch guns. It has 9-inch main guns. And then 6-inch secondaries, so... Not terrible. Alright, next turn. We're gonna get Haida. Battleship engagement off of Iceland. Concerning. Very concerning. But good news is we have Inuit, Prince Edward Island, and Alberta. Oh, you're in need of glasses. You saw those as 6 inches. Yeah, no, those are 9 inches. 6 inches is what Japan was arming their battle cruisers with in the China playthrough. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I'm actually messing around with the heating blanket right now because it came unplugged. Because of course it did. There we go. Alright, so in terms of ships, we have Inuit, Prince Edward Island, and Alberta all here. Destroyer-wise, oh, that's gonna have to get edited out. I need to not press that button! Do not ever look back at that. So when I upload this to YouTube now, I'm gonna have to edit it so that no information gets revealed. Do not ever look back on that. Alright, so what is Vancouver doing? Is she a scout? No, she's an independent. Alright, Vancouver, form up on this guy as a core group. Alright, so I'm expecting our units to be a little bit closer together than normal. I'll need to make note of the time. It's about 1:30 in the live stream. Okay, cool. Because I hate it when I do that. That stupid button on the keyboard. It's like, oh, let's just pop up the Windows thing. Yeah, I need to do this on the other monitor because if I press that button, it won't happen. It won't reveal anything. This is a very difficult... Where are they? Where are they? There we go. That's our answer. Alright. 2 battle cruisers? Is that it? Yes, 2 battle cruisers. Go full speed. They could have pre-dreadnoughts somewhere. I wouldn't be too surprised if they do. Alright, so they are currently shooting at our scout units. Now, they're shooting at us, or at our battle cruisers. We're shooting at them. A couple more ships over here. I need to force these guys away. That's probably a pre-dreadnought line over there. Yeah. So we have two choices. We can either hunt these battle cruisers down, or we can switch and go to the pre-dreadnought line. I'm going to switch and go to the pre-dreadnought line. Because we have stormtroopers for ships. Or not for ships, for crew. And I think we'll be able to win against the pre-dreadnought line better. Alright, so let's see. So what do we have here? We have a Vinetstat Apostolov class. 4 12-inch guns. And then some 7-inch guns. Up here we have an Imperator Alexander II class with 4 12-inch guns and 12 10-inch guns. That's a more dangerous pre-dreadnought than the other one. This is being identified as an Oleg class. I highly suspect it is another Imperator Alexander II class. If we look at what Russia actually has in terms of pre-dreadnoughts, yeah. So we're up against one of these guys and then both of these guys. One of these guys, both these guys, and then two of these guys. Actually, wait, Russia... Yeah, they have 5 battle cruisers. Okay, so they are building a battleship, but it's not done yet. It's nowhere near complete yet. Alright, so their battle cruisers have run away. We are, of course, taking hits. And there we go, 13-inch hit. Good. But yeah, this should be a fight our ships are able to win. How fast can we move right now? 28 knots by weather. Okay. So we can actually use our speed advantage. Inuit hull hit. Nothing much. Scored a hit on one of them. Oh, it's circling. It's starting to circle. We must have gotten its rudder. If we can separate it out, then we can charge in. We actually don't. They actually don't have a lot of destroyers here. I'm gonna launch a flotilla attack. Screw it. Angle in a little bit. If we can get closer, hopefully we can get a little bit more accurate, and our ships are better than theirs here. Yeah, we have better armor than them, and better guns. In the meantime, they have better accuracy for some reason. Prince Edward Island, superstructure pass-through, Chambly took a hit. Turret disabled on Inuit. That's a little annoying. How is this not working? What is wrong with our crews? We have gunnery training enabled. Okay, we have a severe issue, I think, with our crew quality, somehow. So those were 13-inch hits. Good. Chambly took a engine room hit. A little worried for Chambly now, and she was one who did something important. So yeah, light damage to her. Light damage still. So those two enemy destroyers and enemy cruiser aren't doing too much. On the other hand, we are starting to get ahead of them. Inuit hull hit, belt extended. Thetford Mines took a hit. Prince Edward Island took a hit. Come on! There we go, 13-inch hits. Oh, its front turret's dead. We killed a turret. And we hit that one too. Chambly, high speed increases flooding. Damn it. I hope Chambly's detached and can manage herself. Has she? That one is majorly slowed down. Good. That one is on medium damage. This one's still on light damage. That one's dead. Well, no, it's not dead. It's dead meat for our destroyers. Certainly taking some hits right now, but managing this pretty well. Shelling this forward. Pre-dread. Trying to maneuver my battleships a little bit so that Zutki doesn't get a good solution on them. Alright, that battleship is heavily damaged, on fire, and stopped in the water. That is a... She's not necessarily dead, is she? She's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Alright. You need to target... Which one? So not her. You need to target her. She's... The one whose rudder we jammed at the start is now the one who's in the best shape. So their light cruisers are now running away. Listen, that signal's misunderstood. That's not good. Yeah, no, their battleships are now trapped. Russian pre-dreadnoughts will be sunk here. Inuit took a conning tower hit. To do anything? Not really. It's only a 10-inch hit. Yeah, okay, our ships are mostly holding up. Fortunately, we are running low on ammunition. So we're still shelling this guy. Looks like... Oh, we did get a 13-inch hit there. The Duke hull hit. Alright, so we need to prevent this Imperator Alexander II from escaping. Which is the one you should be shooting at. Why are you not shooting at it? This is the one I ordered you to shoot at. I think one of our ships is running low on ammunition. Russia will lose 3 pre-dreadnought battleships today. Okay, so we hit the sinking one with a torpedo. Thank you, destroyers. Very useful. Thank you, destroyers. Still very useful. Alright. Battle cruisers, you are in a position between these two to shoot them. Can you do it? Is this a possible task? Oh, destroyer Point Claire. Striking torpedoes at this guy. Alright, so now we have crossed the T of an enemy pre-dreadnought. Can you shoot it? You're scoring some hits, but not doing anything significant. Maybe you've done something significant. It is on fire now. There we go, we hit it. Set some DDs. Send some DLCs. 4-gun is gone. Which 4-gun is gone? I don't know. Alright, so we need to fire at the Apostolov now. So this guy's definitely sinking. But yeah, I will take this. Thetford Mines suffers a, those have gotta be the enemy cruiser and destroyer. Okay, come on. This is a pre-dreadnought. You can sink it. It's on fire. You can sink it. You've shot it up a lot. It's burning. It's slowed. Come on, destroyers. You can torpedo it. If you could not be useful or useless for a day, guys, that would be great. Yes, I just did say if you could not be useful for a day. No, no, no. It seems like our ships are useless and it's entirely the fault of our crews. Alright, cancel the... You know what? Hang around here, hang around here. Hold fire. They're sinking. Just let them sink. So what I'm doing is I'm just hanging out around here to rescue the survivors. I'm being nice. Yes to all. And now that we have the survivors rescued, let's go home. So yeah, there we go. 3 pre-dreadnought battleships. 3 Russian pre-dreadnoughts sunk. It is right now 1917. I do have to keep an eye on the time, because I'm starting to get close to halfway through my tenure, but, you know, it could very well be the case where this war lasts long enough. Ah, we lost a destroyer. Hopefully they rescue her survivors. Yes, they do. Good. Yeah, okay, I'll take that trade. A destroyer for 3 enemy battleships sunk. So good job on both the Imperator Alexander II's along with Petropavlovsk. That's fine. Hey, that's a good victory. Haida is commissioned into the Navy. Good. Only Navy can win this war, which is true. Secondary turrets on battleships. Okay, cool. Enemy submarine has sunk a corvette. Operations of our ally France. Add that. Alright, so now that Haida is working up, that's very good. Hopefully, once she's at fair crew quality, we'll send her into Northern Europe. And she'll probably be based out of a French base there. So, yes, that is a big blow to Russia. So they still have 2 pre-dreadnoughts, but that is, 3 of their pre-dreadnoughts sunk. They still have their battlecruiser force, but, that's gonna hurt them, not having those pre-dreadnoughts. Yeah, and now, from a monetary perspective, we're pretty good, and we're hopefully gonna get a couple more light cruisers down here soon. Convoy defense up near Iceland, we will accept. Allied French ships is always good, too. Alright, so we got Inuit, Prince Edward Island, Alberta, and Requin. Okay. Okay, we got a French battleship. That is very helpful. The Duke is a scout. Vancouver, I'm going to want you to just form on the end of Requin as a core group. Are these guys scouts? Yeah. It would be nice to get some French light cruisers, I will say that. Would have been nice. It looks like we did get some French destroyers. Vancouver, what are you guys doing? Moronic ship crews. Alright, so enemy battle cruisers are up here. How fast can the French battleship move? It is capable of 21 knots. Alright, sprint ahead. Because it's just going to be 2... Hopefully it's just going to be 2 Russian battle cruisers here. Alright. Let's go to normal speed now. Now that we have properly engaged. And Inuit takes the first hit. Is that surprising? No, it's not. I wonder if the Russian crews are like elite by now and ours are just not. Because it does seem like... It seems like we are having significant fire control issues. Maybe our fire control tech's just behind Russia significantly. Maybe that's the problem. So maybe it's not whether we have, central firing gear directors, but maybe it's those smaller technologies which are holding us back. Alright, that's good. 13-inch hit on one of them. It'd be nice to take one of them out here. If they keep going away, though, we are going to have to sink those destroyers. Yeah, now those destroyers are making a torpedo attack on us. But now we're ahead of them. Except for Requin, which is going that way. You wonder what's the most cost-efficient building, only BBs or only BCs? I don't know. I've done only BCs, they're better. BBs could be more cost-efficient, but I think you get a larger number of battleships. Engines are expensive, that's the thing. Alright. Good news is, we've separated them from their destroyers. BCs have limitations in terms of armor. Yes, they do. And that does certainly hurt the battlecruiser late game. Early game, though, I don't know. I think that the battlecruiser's best time seems to kind of be in the 1910s. Maybe like later 1910s. When you're in the later 1910s, they're pretty good ships. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to order that Inuit starts splitting off from the group and, you know, attacks them. Because I think Inuit can move about as fast as them. Unfortunately, Requin is going to fall behind. And honestly, Alberta and Prince Edward Island will as well. But Inuit can catch up. Okay, so what's going on now is nothing is happening. The enemy destroyers are running away. We're chasing their battlecruisers, which are running away. Ship state limits... sea state limits ship speed, and it's 28 knots, so it doesn't matter. If that was like a 22 knot limitation, then that would have really evened things up. So these guys are separated out from their destroyers. Okay, Inuit is catching up. Unfortunately, Inuit's not enough to take these guys alone. Sea state limit ship speed, what is it now? It is 22 knots. Okay then. Everything's gonna hold at the current distance. Unfortunately, that means Prince Edward Island and Alberta are gonna hold at the current distance, and they are out of range. And Inuit's just having to fire her forward guns at them and not hit anything. Inuit near miss. Stuff needs clean grates. So yeah, this fight is odd. Where nothing is happening. Let's go fastest available for the moment. Come on, we need to do something. I'm thinking about maneuvering Inuit a little bit. Yeah, let's maneuver her, see if we can get some broadside guns underway. That did the opposite of what I was hoping. She just got shot. Because our ships are armed with stormtroopers. Or not armed with, manned by stormtroopers. Hey, we scored a 5-inch hit. Can we order a flotilla attack? Yeah, stuff needs to clean grates. We've been moving at high speed for too long. Inuit hull hit. I'm hoping to wear these Russian ships out. And then, hey, we scored a 13-inch hit on one of them. Hooray! We did something useful. Prince Edward Island cannot keep up and has been detached. Yeah, just leave her on AI control. And leave her on AI control as well. Come on, I need to force the Russians' hands. Or the Russian hands right now. I need to force their hand and slow these guys down. Force them into a destroyer attack. Unfortunately, it's going to become evening here. So now vision range should steadily decrease. But we are catching up with Inuit. And it looks like a destroyer as well. Hopefully we can get into a night action. In the meantime, look at how poor the shooting is right now. Oh, hey, 13-inch hit on that one. Good. Slow him down. Slow him down. Slow him down. Oh, less than 50% of main ammo remaining. Yeah, her forward turrets are just going to be extremely low on ammo. Anyway, V turret hit somehow. Yeah, so we're just running these guys away. And not much is happening. Anyway, it is out of ammo for guns. That bear. Go broadside. Get out of fastest available. Bring me to normal speed. See if we can find them again. There they are. Alright, so we are now broadside to them, and Inuit is taking damage, and we're not returning damage. Great. Because the Russians can shoot, and we cannot, and our stokers are exhausted, so yeah, I've got to head home. If I had better crew, this could be going much, much better. Alright, no opposing ships are in sight. Good. So we sank an enemy destroyer. We suffered medium damage, they suffered light damage, because Inuit just kept getting shot. Kinburn took some heavy hits and escaped. But we sank a destroyer, and we prevented them from getting to the convoy, so that's good. Yeah, it's just their battle cruisers were able to run away, and we can't shoot. Okay, blockade is causing the Russians issues. Okay, so that issue is entirely down to Inuit. Oh wait, no, blockade's still up. So the blockade just wasn't up last turn. Alright, we're about to get 2 more light cruisers in service. Yeah, these guys can be sent to Northern Europe, which will give us more light cruisers. Alright, cool. Destroyer-wise, though, we are suffering. We're at 10 fleet destroyers. We are working on another 8. And we're going to get another 2 light cruisers done here. Russian Navy declines, enemy gains 1,000 victory points. 2 more light cruisers commissioned. Good. Haida, it is time to move to Northern Europe. So Haida is the 2nd Inuit class, and hopefully having these 4 battlecruisers as our line in Northern Europe will really help stuff out. Once we start getting more stuff done, I'll probably try to build Nova Scotia a sister, or maybe a half-sister. We made unexpected advances in fire control. They dominate the seas around Iceland, Russia. What? How? No, you're blockaded. How are you dominating the seas in a sea zone you are blockaded in? Okay then. Okay. Maybe they just had more units and then we got Haida there, now it's a lot better. Convoy defense. Except, yeah. Now that we have Haida. And training. Alright, so we got Inuit and Haida. Our 2 best battlecruisers. Now, I would say our 2 best battlecruisers, but they have terrible turret armor. I like Prince Edward Island more, actually, probably. Go to 20 knots. Alright, so that is the enemy scout. Those are the enemy battlecruisers. Go to 26. Now, good news is, Inuit and Haida, against these enemy battlecruisers, they can definitely fight them. On the other hand, Inuit and Haida don't have good turret armor, because Rainbow designed these ships very poorly. Because he forgot to adjust the turret armor. He probably just auto-generated something and left it like that. And we're taking hits, and we're not giving hits. There we go. Oh, that's a 5-inch hit. That's a 5-inch hit. That doesn't matter. You see what I mean? You see what I mean here? There we go. Now we score a good hit on one of them. Looks like we disabled a turret. And Inuit takes 2 hits. One's a heavy. Go more broadside. Inuit high speed increases flooding. Okay, she's only at 3 flooding. That's not concerning. Haida hull hit. Inuit hull hit. See? See what I mean? See what I mean about my crews being stormtroopers? And the Russians not being stormtroopers? Is that we are taking all of these hits from less enemy guns, which are only a little bit smaller. And we have more guns than they do. We have we have a better broadside than they do. We have admittedly our guns are slightly larger, but still, we have a better broadside. Same fire control. And yet, our ships are useless. Our crews are absolutely useless at hitting the enemy. And in the first battle, it wasn't even a crew quality issue. Maybe they have better quality guns. That's the only thing I can think of. These are 12-inch ones. I haven't checked yet. I should have checked. Inuit has a destroyed bridge now. Hooray! So she has 1 flooding at the moment. That is not concerning. The spreadsheet lies. Okay. Alright. Sea state limit ship speed to what? 28 knots. So that doesn't change anything. Alright, so now we are in a stern chase on them. And we have twice as many guns firing at them as they do firing at us. Let's see who scores more hits. I will guarantee it will not be us. We need director firing. Haida, 4 aft hull hit. Yep. See? Doesn't matter. Our crews are shit. Our crews are stormtroopers. We have manned our ships with stormtroopers. There you go. That is a 13-inch hit on the aft Imperator Alexander II. Or 3rd. Inuit's turret jammed, so that it will slow stuff down. So we're at 1 to 1 in this. We have twice as many guns, and they've scored 1 on us, we've scored 1 on them. Now we can go 25 knots. Great. Are we catching up? Yeah, we are. What are our destroyers and cruisers doing? Nothing useful. Oh, right, because you can only... Yeah, no. You can move at 28 knots. At the moment, at the very least. So the good news is we are catching up, still. Inuit needs to clean grates. Yeah, we've already slowed down to 25 knots, so that is our maximum speed. There we go. Now our destroyers are actually catching up. So yeah, these guys are supposed to be support on Inuit. So we'll try to hold them around Inuit and Haida until we can make a good torpedo attack. Or get them around the side. How close is it tonight? It's the morning. It's morning, and it's summer. So it's going to be day for a while. So the hope will be to try to force the enemy battlecruisers around into Inuit and Haida. Using the destroyers. To get around the side of them. And then force them into this battle. Okay, so we score a 5-inch hit. They get a 4 aft hull hit on Inuit with a light gun. Okay, or medium gun, but one of their secondaries, basically. Alright. Run it forward about 5 turns. Hey, 13-inch hit. That worked. Let's see if we can score another hit. No, we can't. So every little hit we score, which slows them down, is good. And it does look like they've slowed somewhat. And thank you, little warriors, for the follow. Welcome to the nameless follower group thingy. I have... Oh, good. It's on fire. It's on fire. If we can force them to keep running, hopefully they won't be able to put out that fire. And any flooding they have will stay. Is that an ammo? That was probably an ammo situation. Yeah, stuff needs to clean grates. We can go only 24 knots now. We scored another 5-inch hit on the aft one. Turret hit. Oh no, was that a turret hit or a belt? Let me check. That was a, yeah, turret hit. Hull hit belt, didn't penetrate. Scored a 5-inch hit on one of them. Inuit conning tower hit and a fore-aft hull hit on Inuit 2. Her flooding is now 6. Her flooding is now 11. She limits it. And it's down to 1 again. Okay, cool. I still kept her at full speed. Alright, so now they are starting to split off. Let's move off in that direction and send our destroyers down this way. Alright, destroyers, do this sort of move. Inuit limits flooding again. Yes, she's down to 0. Cool. Alright, so Haida got a 5-inch hit into one of them. Damn it, they're turning away from the destroyers. Good news is they'll actually go broadside to them. Why? Why can they hit us so accurately and we can't hit them at all? Alright, you guys start producing smoke. So your goal right now is to get around the front side of these guys. Look at this. Look at how much they're hitting us. Look at this ridiculousness. We outgunned them. We completely outgunned these guys. And yet, only one side's getting hits. We have gunnery training enabled. And not only is it enabled, it's active. Alright, there we go. Now we're starting to land 13-inch hits. So we are still taking hits. How damaged are the 2 ships? Not in terrible shape so far. So I'm willing to accept these hits for the moment. Chambly's machinery was hit. So you guys are still laying smoke, correct? Yeah. So the goal right now is to get the destroyers ahead of them. So you guys can only move 23 knots. We are... Oh! Jammed a rudder! We jammed a rudder! Alright, now we have a decision. Now that we've split them up, do we go after the lead one or do we go after the back one? Because we could try to sink this guy, or we could try to go after the lead one and get them both. Lead one's turning in. I'm going to order a flotilla attack right now. And hope that some of these ships back here can get it. But this splits them off into 2 groups. Yes, detacher. Alright, so we're going for the forward one. So the one which is behind is going to be stuck back there. And the forward one is going to try to escape. Okay, come on. Guys, get a torpedo salvo into her. Get a torpedo salvo into her. Get a torpedo salvo into her. Get a torpedo salvo into her, guys. Please. Torpedo her. Yes, we're launching torpedoes. Good. Wait. Yes, 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 we are. Good, 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 good. Come on. Nice! Scored a torpedo hit. Good job, destroyers. Good job. Come on, get more. Get more. She's crippled. The other one's still circling. Nice. Second torpedo hit. She's crippled. Good. Haida and Inuit, go in. Come on. Yeah, you've strung out a line in front of her. Get another torpedo into her, please. She has slowed down a lot. Something's fired. Something's fired. Good. Come on. Nope, neither of them hit. Alright, so that one's still circling. It's still medium damage. So we're still taking hits. But we're still hitting it. So this guy is not in good shape. And I wouldn't be entirely surprised if he's sinking. Chambly, I want you to go to AI control. We're going to try to intercept the other Imperator Alexander class over here. Because I think this guy is sinking. Or is crippled enough to be sinking. And if he's not, we can always go back and catch him later. The Prairie, you go to AI control. You guys, I will take manual control of you. Okay, come on. We've got them. We have them here. Point Claire is sinking. That's not good. We've lost another destroyer. Swerve this way. I find that when heavy damage and going at 5 knots, I generally sink in the end. Yeah, certainly very possible. I wouldn't count on it right now. Nice! We scored a hit. Good job. Alright, Point Claire, you go to AI control. You go to AI control. It's not good that we are losing all of our destroyers here, but it is very good that we're taking out their capital ships. Nice! Nice shot, nice shot. Turn around. So we put 2 torpedoes into each of them now. This guy's heavy damage, 10 knots. And so there's the crippled one going off into the distance. And we are still shelling this one, too. So I made the right choice to go after the lead one then, because there is a very good chance that they are going to lose 2 battle cruisers here. But I don't remember... Well, actually, I think Inuit and Haida both have torpedo protection 1. Come on. Are you guys out? You have a torpedo. Yeah, you go to AI control. You guys turn around this way. Oh, the Palata class is back. That's annoying. Spruce Grove is launching a torpedo at the Palata. Nope. No hits. That one's dead. That one's dead. Come on. What the fuck? Oh, crap. They have more battle cruisers. They're going to get revenge. Cancel the flotilla attack order. Cancel it right now. That I did not expect. Alright, we're turning them away. They've lost one, they're about to lose a second. This guy is trying to retreat. Desperately. We're not gonna let him. You think you get to retreat, sir? Yes to all. Come on. You guys can put torpedoes into it, right? No? No? Are they out? They've got to be out. Are you guys out? You have 2! Why did you not fire? Oh, it's probably because they're coming at it from one side. Okay. And that was probably allies in the way. Nice. That is an additional torpedo hit. You go back to AI control now that you are out of torpedoes. I need to get a tissue. Go, come on. Okay, so it's struggling. But after this, yeah, we're going to have to leave the area. And I'm probably going to try to retreat to the south, honestly. Okay, so do you guys have any torpedoes left? You have 0. You have all of your torpedoes left. And you have 1. There we go. Now it's dead. It's got to be dead. Actually, no, we will run up. No, we'll retreat this way. We just need to get out of sight of these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pass this way. So that Palata class is going to be annoying. Shoot at the Palata if you're going to shoot at anything. But yeah. We're on the way. Go at 20 knots. We've won it. This battle is a victory. Yes, yes. 2 enemy battlecruisers sunk. Oh, hey, we actually had another support division. Consisting of probably our other 2 battlecruisers. So, yeah. If we could got them into battle, that would have been good. Okay, so this guy... Yeah, it took that... Okay, so she actually did launch a torpedo at us, but, yeah, it took that 13-inch hit there to sink her, but she did take a torpedo there. So these were 12-inch zeros, so they weren't that good of guns! I think Russian tech's just way better than ours. Like, massively better than ours. They must have really good AP shells to be outranging us with with guns of the same quality as ours, which are smaller. They must have their crew quality's 1, so that probably explains why they were shooting a bit better than us. But yeah, torpedo from Set Ills, torpedo from Saint Therese, or alternatively, the AI's cheating. Houghton was the one we got with a bunch of torpedoes in the end, right? Yeah. So those 2 torpedoes did finish her off. We lost. Did we lose anything? Yeah, we lost 2 destroyers. So that was Saint Constant, which just flooded after the battle, and then we lost Point Claire, which yeah, you don't take that many 6-inch hits as a destroyer and live. Haida took 18 heavy hits, handled it pretty well, so their hits weren't doing too much to us. That's the good news. That's the good thing. But yeah, you're certainly doing damage to them. Inuit, she had 1 flooding at the end. She wasn't in danger of sinking. She took 27 heavy hits. Dear God. 27. Kind of shrugged it off, honestly. How many heavy hits did we score? Yeah! Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We scored 21 heavy hits. They scored 45 heavy hits. Although our guns were larger, we had... Well, we didn't have more guns, but we did have a better broadside and better arcs forward and aft. And yet, they managed twice as many heavy hits as we did. If we look at Haida, her crew quality is 0, so that wasn't good. But Inuit's crew quality is also 0. Okay. That explains it. Their crew quality was just better. The good news is, that's good. That's really, really good. They're still dominating the seas around Iceland somehow. Like, enemy dominates the seas around Iceland. You just lost 2 battle cruisers there, Russia. Yeah, we're winning this war pretty handily right now. That's good. That's very good. Could be a lot worse. Could be far, far worse. And we have 2 more light cruisers working up. Yeah, we're gonna move them into Northern Europe now. So that'll give me 6 light cruisers in Northern Europe. Oh, we have some of these guys in the active fleet in Northern Europe, so we actually do have a few more destroyers. But yeah, we've been reduced to 8 modern destroyers. Oh god. I'm gonna have to send these guys into Northern Europe just so we can make up some of the difference. And I'll move those guys to the active fleet. Alright, next turn. Fleet battle near Iceland. We have... Haida's not active. So you'd have 3 battle cruisers, but we did sink their 2 most modern. But, much as I want to, I'm gonna decline. I need Haida to be active again. Crush them completely. These negotiations. Founder, anti-aircraft artillery enables small seaplane carriers. The French ship Carabine has been sunk. That's not good. So I will investigate getting a half-sister to Nova Scotia in here, or in service here soon. I will start building her in maybe 3 months. Hey, recent boosts in productivity. That's good. Yeah, I think I will order a half sister to Nova Scotia now. So oil firing doesn't matter. Can we get torque protection 2 in America? No, we can't. If we order it from a different yard, could we get it? Ooh. No, I'm gonna order her from America. I'm gonna take the deck extended down. If I take it down to 1, so I can get the deck up to 2.5. So we can go this much heavier with the half sister and still have the develop from class bonus. Can I get the turret armor up and the belt armor up a little bit? Yes, I can. Maybe not the belt armor. You know what? No. Turret armor could be at that. Belt armor will go up. Alright, we'll name it Ontario. And that will take 2 months to develop. Okay. That will be a half-sister to Nova Scotia. Haida has condenser trouble. Damn it. Just got her back. Do we have any more ships commissioned yet? No. No more. We need to get more of these guys in service. Currently baffled by the problems of flight deck. Okay, build Ontario. And Ontario will probably be one I build and halt and build and halt. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to get Chestermere in service soon. And that'll free up some funds. And we're going to get a bunch of the destroyers in service. Fucking knew it! Fucking knew it! Is anyone surprised that our rangefinder has issues? Ugh! Ross didn't build the guns. He built the rangefinder. Well, apparently I was mistaken then. Do whatever it takes to fix that fucking problem. So I think I figured out what our thing's gonna be this campaign. Our failure condition. I suspect someone's gonna be taken out back and shot. Yeah. Alright, halt Ontario for a month. Just so we can keep some funding going here. But we're gonna get some of the boys Briennes in service here very shortly. Cruiser action up here, accept it. Do the Russians have a battleship now? Hey, some destroyers are done. Q-ships are researched. Alright, resume construction on Ontario. Okay, they only have 4 battle cruisers. Did they get a new one built? They got Fokshani built. Fokshani's kinda shit. So, yeah. So it's 4 battle cruisers versus 4 battle cruisers right now, correct? Yeah. Yeah, that is correct. I don't know how Q-ships work. You build AMCs and use them for sub-defense. Convoy defense over here. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, hey, they can't oppose us. Chestermere is commissioned. 4 destroyers are commissioned. Good. Did we just solve the problem? I think we just solved the problem. I didn't read that event well enough, but I think it solved the issue. How many of these guys are in service? 7 of them. I will continue to wait a little longer to get a couple more. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take these 900-ton designs. What's an AMC boost? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And assemble more of them. So now we're in 1918, February. And I'm going to build us maybe 4 more subs here, just to kind of keep some subs going. Unexpected advances in armor development. Close to triple turrets. Get me 4 of these guys. Or any of these. I'm going to wait 1 more month to send that group of boys bands over. Alright. That's the... Ooh, that's actually a pretty good dreadnought design. One of our ships is damaged in Northern Europe from striking a mine. Thankfully she didn't go down. Could have been worse. Go to Northern Europe. Alright, Northern Europe! We have backup! We have destroyer backup for you guys. Alright, and the last cruiser of the group is almost done, and I am about to get a bird on my shoulder. I'm going to mute myself while he arrives. Alright, Admiral Bird is back. Hello. Hey Jasper, how you doing? Are you a good bird? I think he's happy. You like being brought to me every night, don't you? Birds are adorable. Alright, I want to build 4 more destroyers. So I'm just going to put these on normal and have that be our new class. So, yeah. And that will hopefully replace Airdrie in terms of production. Hey, triple turrets. We can get triple turrets now. So it's going to cost a little bit per month, but now that Airdrie's in service, then that should help. So they are still blockaded. Use the clip feeder to check, and yes, you did fix your refinder. Hooray! Hooray, the rangefinder is fixed. Crush them completely. US has a rebellion, and we've lost a light cruiser. We lost one of the decent light cruisers, darn it. Alright, Russia is still blockaded. I want to get something similar to the Chase class in service. You know, minesweepers. Something like this. And then structure 4. You know what, structure 4 will do, like, how about this? Well, you know what, no. We can do... No, I don't want to put it there. I will put it up here. The ship is probably a bit overgunned, so I'll go down to 4-inch guns. And then honestly, on Group 5, I'll just put something kind of around the funnel. That shouldn't be bad. And yeah, rename it. So this will be a proper minesweeper. Honestly, I would want to refit the Chase class into proper minesweepers. But we don't have minesweepers right now, so yeah. Convoy defense over by Iceland. Yeah, sure, take it. Hey, Allied French ships. Let's see what we get. So we have the battlecruisers Inuit and Haida again, and the French have provided the battlecruisers Torville and Lyon. So these are armed with also 13-inch guns. They have better armor, or better belt armor. Actually, yeah, better armor than Haida and Inuit. Prince Edward Island and Alberta are better protected than Haida and Inuit, though. Because I'm better at designing ships than the person I'm collaborating with is. Alright, so we don't know what this is yet. I'm going to keep my ships moving at normal speed. I'm going to move them up to 20 knots now. It is a... that's the scouting division. And there are the Russian battlecruisers. Go to full speed. Alright, now we're engaging. So these are 2 Ismail class. Let's check what the Ismail class is. Oh, Russia, you are screwed. And now we've got our rangefinder problems fixed. So, yeah, prepare to die. Okay, so they still land the first hit on us. Have we actually fixed the... Have we fixed the rangefinder? Okay, there we go. We fixed it. There we go. Now we're starting to actually land hits. Yeah, we're landing 13-inch hits. Good job. There we go, 13-inch hit on the Ismail. So, I can't tell Rainbow anything about this. Actually, I can do it through ship names, which I am gonna do. So, I can't normally communicate with him, but I'm gonna name a ship something like, we had a rangefinder issue. Or a sub that, so that he can look at that and see. And then I'm just gonna tell him off stream that we can only, or that the whole flaw thing, or like the hidden flaw thing you sometimes get during a war. You can only get one type of them during the course over a game. I'm not gonna tell him anything else other than that in Discord, but when he opens the file next, he'll probably see like a submarine titled, "We had a rangefinder problem." Which I think is the best way to communicate with him. Okay, why are we targeting that one? Target the lead one. Target the lead Ismail right now. That one's damaged and is pulling off. What we want to do is we want to sink them both. So we need to knock this guy's speed down. And if we knock this guy's speed down, we can slow him down. How fast can we go? 25 knots. Do you have a suggestion for a Canadian ship class name? Ooh, what is it? Please don't be stupid. Oh. Hey, we scored 13-inch hits. Cool. Come on. The more 13-inch hits we score on this guy, the better. Doesn't have armor. Doesn't have guns. So that one's definitely very badly damaged and is pulling away. So if we need to sink him, we can just pull off this way. That was probably a half of our ammunition is gone. Let's try to close the distance again. There we go, 13-inch hit. Bird is being loud. I'm gonna put him back on my shoulder. Why are you always loud? You're a little stinker, aren't you? There we go. You gonna watch me sink Russian ships and be excited about sinking Russian ships? Yes, you are happy. You're a happy little birdie, aren't you? Okay, I need to play peekaboo with him. Hold on. Peek, 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 peekaboo. Oh yeah. Sorry. Birds are cute. Okay, so we got a 13-inch hit. He's at medium damage. Still moving at decent speed though. And we're only scoring 5-inch hits now, it seems. That is a medium hit. Inuit's not in grave danger. Francis Pegamabo. This man was a Canadian soldier and the deadliest sniper of World War I, with 378 confirmed kills and over 300 German soldiers captured. Well, first of all, you're naming a Navy ship after an Army dude. Second of all, does he exist in this universe? Well, he exists in this universe, definitely. But has he done anything in this universe? Actually, is there a land campaign going on? You know, can Russia fight a land campaign against France and me? He joined the Navy and fixed the rangefinder. That might be justification. Alright, so she is now heavily damaged. You know what would be funny is if it's like, oh, let's name a ship after this guy. Well, what did this guy do? As far as we can tell, nothing. Alright. There we go. Multiple 13-inch hits on the lead Ismail. The trailing Ismail is still back there, still moving slow. Oh yeah, the lead Ismail's on fire. And... oh, come on. Yeah, she's sinking. Alright. Hold your fire for the moment. Yeah, okay, so we've sunk one. And hit her with the torpedo. Open fire, target that Ismail. And chase her down. So that's one Russian battlecruiser dead. Let's get the second Russian battlecruiser here. Come on. Chase her down. Oh, darn it. You know what? That's not a bad course. We can use this. We can use this. They're sailing this way, we're sailing this way. This is like that one scene from one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies where the two ships are on one side of, or each side of the one ship, and they're all firing at each other. Was it what, Black Pearl and Flying Dutchman were on both sides of like a British ship? You know what? You guys are now under normal control, but I'm going to leave you under AI control because I want you to keep doing the thing you're doing. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We're just going to go on both sides of this Russian battle cruiser. And what's it going to be able to do? It's also being forced to move at full speed when it has heavy damage and possibly flooding. So its damage control teams are not going to like this. And now it's just getting... They're also not going to like getting hit by multiple 13-inch shells from everything. Actually, what quality are the French 13-inch? Oh. Oh, France? Why? Why, France? Why? Those are terrible, terrible guns to be arming your battle cruisers with. Check the data for the 13-inch shells. Data! There's the data. And I'm going to check, just for comparison, here are the 13-inch shells on my own ships. Alright, so Torville is launching torpedoes. Man, that's terrible. Yes, they're 13-inch -2s. 13-inch -2s suck. Oh, it's dead. Alright. Hold your fire. We'll hang out in the general vicinity. Wait for her to go down. Try to rescue survivors when she does. Yeah, I think that the Russians have completely failed to attack our convoy here. And... come on, my bird is, like, not hanging out on my shoulder, but he's wanting to. Okay, come on. Let it go down. Let it go down. There we go. Yes to all. Yes to all. Come on. So it sank. The other one sank somewhere up this way, I think. Right? Okay, we went. Yep. Maybe they rescued survivors from it. Did they? No, we only got points for survivors. But yeah, 2 enemy battle cruisers sunk, 1 light cruiser damaged, and we win. Good. Give me a moment. I hate this stupid thing. I need to turn off the display capture and bring that up so it actually goes away. And there we go. Hey, we get 2 prestige, more victory points. Win another battle. Strikes and anti-war demonstrations are taking place in Russia. You know, I'm not going to build them. Now I am. We were briefly at 0 monthly budget there as well. The AI is slightly stupid for automatically using the base gun. It can mount in almost all instances, even if it's -2. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. So right now they have only 2 battle cruisers in service. It is hypothetical that they could get a battle cruiser and a battleship in service before the war ends, but hopefully we will be in an excellent position by then. In regards to victory points. So I'm only playing until the start of 1920. Okay, cruiser action at Iceland, except... Hey, they decline. Cameras finished working up. Heavy aircraft rebellion in Haiti continues. We lost a destroyer. They had an armored cruiser in turn. Good. Which destroyer did we lose? Oh, was it one of these guys? No, it wasn't. Oh, it was another one of the Valdors. Alright, so we had a cruiser finish working up. It needs to move to Northern Europe. Which gives us now 8 cruisers in Northern Europe. Miss Vancouver's also there, but we should probably rebuild her so that she's no longer old. He did not save any weight on this thing. And also didn't put torpedoes on it. Yeah, rebuild Vancouver. And hopefully that'll help her out. Alright, next turn. And we lost a destroyer, I don't know which one. Ooh, Russian cruisers forced to scuttle. That's good. We have a fuel shortage. Our ships are coal-based, so that doesn't matter. Convoy defense up here. Yeah, accept. Russian Navy declines. Only the Navy can win this war. We're already doing well enough, so yeah. Oh, how did you lose a battlecruiser, France? How did you do that? Come on, Russia, collapse already. You've been blockaded. You've been under heavy blockade. Vancouver's gonna probably re-enter service here soon. Battleship engagement. Yeah, I'll accept it. Some ships from our ally France have joined the force. Alright. You suspect torpedoes, probably. So we get... Hold on. We get the battlecruisers Inuit, Haida, and Prince Edward Island. They get Requin and Suffren. How... Pause. Thank you, game. I tried to do that like 3 times. Okay, so those are 13 -2s, and Requin is also 13 -2s. France, why have you standardized the 13-inch -2 gun as the main gun of your flippin' navy? Of your fucking navy, I should say. Sometimes I swear, sometimes I don't. I don't know why. Oh yeah, they still have pre-dreadnoughts in service. Why, it's 1917, why are you still building ships with these guns? Alright. So right now, Russia has 2 battlecruisers still. That's good. So that is an enemy heavy cruiser, it's saying. Go to 20 knots. Heavy cruiser of the Polkan class. Okay, so that's modern. Go there. Okay, so those are the enemy battlecruisers. If we sink these guys, then Russia doesn't have any more battlecruisers. Russia won't have any more capital ships if these ships here sink. Alright, so now we are firing at them. I think these are the 3 heaviest... Well, yeah, these are the 3 heaviest non-pre-dreadnought ships Russia has. Does Russia still have pre-dreadnoughts? No, they scrapped their remaining 2. France, IRL built most of their BBs with 13.2-inch guns. Yeah, but not 13-inch -2s. Those are probably 13-inch... equivalents to 13-inch -1s or 13-inch 0s in the game. -2s are garbage. Guns. Alright, so we scored a hit on one of them, they scored a hit on us, their hit on us didn't do much. So right now it's about an even trade, it looks like. Honestly, we probably need to close a little more. They're pretty decent in advance for the time. Oh, it is better than them IRL tinkering with at least one class of ship, where they almost like a completely different class. Yeah, that is fair. French naval design isn't exactly the greatest thing in the world. Alright, so they're running away from us. So I'm gonna just leave Prince Edward Island behind and speed up Inuit and Haida to catch these guys. So yeah, I will say, Inuit and Haida, actually not terrible designs. And then one of them explodes or something due to the weak turret armor. I don't think they're that future-proofed. I think Prince Edward Island and, what's the other one? Why am I already forgetting its name? Alberta. Prince Edward Island and Alberta are probably better ships for future-proofing, but, you know, they're going to become battleships here. They're not going to stay as battlecruisers. Those are going to become battleships and part of the battle line. So Haida and Inuit as battlecruisers is good. So we'll be able to have 2 battlecruisers and then 4 battleships. We're scoring 5-inch hits. It's not doing much. Hey, 13-inch hit. Cool. On the trailing one. For showing heavy damage, I highly doubt that the French Navy was called a insert French word by a prominent statement in the French government, which literally translates to liable to capsize. Yep. I mean, one of them did kind of capsize when hitting a mine, so that was a 5-inch hit. So those hits we scored weren't anything major. Alright. We scored a 13-inch hit on one of them. Fire control damaged on Haida. Unfortunately, that's one of the good fire controls. Inuit took a hit. But it looks like we're catching up. I find it funny how Prince Edward Island's the only ship in this group to actually have torpedoes. There seems to be some people in this game who thinks that torpedoes on capital ships are more of a liability, and I'm one of the people who's like, yeah, let's put torpedoes on capital ships. They're so useful. Honestly, there was one offline game I had where one of my battle cruisers basically wound up being my best destroyer. It just torpedoed. It got like it got 3 capital ship torpedo kills. Unfortunately, it has now sunk in that campaign. I think that was... Oh, we were detaching Prince Edward Island. Okay. AI control. So you're going to try to rejoin with the division, I think. Alright, so we're just scoring light hits on them. So that Polken class is wound up far in the rear. Those are only light hits. Or medium hits, I should say. Refer to my BBPCs as giant DDs in all my runs. Haida took a turret disabled, not too terrible. I'm okay with that. Inuit hull hit. Come on, hit these guys. So we can only go 25 knots now. Imperator Alexander the 3rd class hit. It's a 5-inch shell hit. It's getting to twilight now. We did score a hit on one of them. We might have to leave the Fokshani alive. Here. But it looks like we're gonna catch this guy out. Alright, go swerve broadside. Put some 13-inch shells into it. Launch a flotilla attack. Alright, swerve around this way. Oh, that was not quite the maneuver I expected from that ship. So, alright, yeah, form on her rear again. How fast is she moving? 20 knots right now. We can catch up. We can catch her. Come on. We've got to find her here. She's got to be... Wow. Oh, interesting. Alright, so we know the rough direction they're in. That's the enemy CA. Come on, Magog, get a torpedo. Nope. So we're not able to torpedo it. But we know the rough direction she's heading in is probably towards the enemy ships. There's also some thought where we could try to cut her off. You know what? I'm going to cut her off. Alright. Go down to 20 knots. No! No! Game! I was trying to get you to pause. You know how the Kriegsmarine treated their capital ships? Alright. Yeah, shoot it at close range. Go to full speed. She's been hit multiple times by 13-inch shells. That Polken class is definitely damaged. She just... What sort of turn was that? Alright. She's slowed. She has slowed down a lot. And she's on fire and dead in the water. Good. Oh, she turned. Which does mean that she might still be up. Yeah, I think we just got a machinery disabling hit on her. Now she's dead. Alright, go to cruise speed. Head back to port. It's definitely a victory. Don't get me wrong, that is definitely a victory. That is a enemy armored cruiser down, and the enemy doesn't have anything to show for it. An enemy battlecruiser is definitely damaged. Potential it could be sunk. I don't think it will be. This has probably been the longest turn of this whole series as well, because yeah, I did not expect to get into war here this quickly. I was hoping to put him in a situation where I could get him into war. I was hoping to get Rainbow in a situation where I could put him into war at the end of this, but that didn't happen. So Inuit suffered medium damage. I can see why. Kinburn suffered medium damage. She got a lot of punishment there, and made it out. Fokshani suffered light damage. Didn't take too much. Polkin, yeah, we sank Polkin. So yeah, they built a new CA and it got sunk. So yeah, they were just still running. And we get another prestige point, and it's still causing issues in Russia. Hooray! And we have another fuel shortage. Come on! Russia, collapse already! Auto-resolve. Nice! Awesome! Our shipbuilding industry is better now. Cool. Rebellion in Haiti continues when our ship struck a mine in Northern Europe. Alright, we actually have a little bit of money to do stuff with. Let's build more subs. Alright. Accept a convoy defense up here. And it's a destroyer-based one. Alright. Let's see how good our fire control is, and I'm going to bring the old birdie back over. Oh, our convoy's all the way up there. What? And we haven't found anything. Okay then. No, I do not want to continue searching. Oh, yeah, how are we supposed to defend that? How are we supposed to defend that battle generator? Alma has an outbreak of disease brought on by cramped living conditions well away from home waters. That's not good. Hey, we can get larger destroyers now. That's good. Alright, so which destroyers had the issue in Northern Europe? These guys are having the issue. Move ships back to the North American East Coast. Because they have cramped conditions. Because of course they do. Alright. It's probably a good idea to get another class of destroyer being built. Well, you know, maybe after that class. Nova Scotia might complete here soon. So they have 3 battlecruisers in service now. They did get that in service, and that's probably pretty decent. Small engagement up here. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. They decline. Play stalemate. Press for harder terms, and we win! So, as much as I would want to take something like Kamchatka... Okay, chat. Little Warriors and Max. Do we take Kamchatka, or do we not take Kamchatka? Because that might actually be something Canada would be slightly interested in. But, it is kind of... It would require more colonialization ships, or... Yeah. Colony ships, that sort of stuff. Do we want to take Kamchatka, or do we not want to take Kamchatka? But yeah, I kind of don't want to deal with garrisoning that. I'll just take all the points. Naval budget is considerably reduced. And hooray, the war is over. Now we have to decide what to scrap. And I think that I don't want any of these guys in service anymore. Those are terrible designs. Vancouver, you go to Foreign Station. The Lethbridges are just going to be too slow. Although, you know what? Keep Vancouver in the active fleet. I want you... I'll take 2 of the Lethbridges on Foreign Station instead. One right now is on Foreign Station. These guys are... Okay, so... I'm gonna mothball these guys. We need to rebuild these guys, and... yeah. And now I can actually rework these structural designs. I don't know why they did all this weird stuff for Rainbow. Yeah, okay, so we'll rebuild them like this. Send them in. And also rebuild all of these guys too. So yeah, just the structure. Like so. Oh dear god, these things are overweight. Ship is seriously overweight. Who designed this? I'm gonna get rid of the aft gun. So that we're only considerably overweight. Oh, we can get light anti-aircraft guns and stuff now. So yeah, let's save them. And rebuild them. Alright, so everything in Northern Europe I want to pull out. Move ships to North American East Coast. I am going to leave Vancouver on foreign station. All of you guys are going to move into North American East Coast. All of you guys will move to the North American East Coast as well. So then, I'll keep these 4 cruisers on foreign station for the moment. In terms of construction, we have 2 of those guys building. I'm going to turn off our training. Spying on Russia is going to go down to none. We'll do some spying on Britain, some spying on Germany. You know what? We'll do some spying on those countries. Again, same way it was set up last time. And yeah, he's probably going to be like, what happened to all the ships? And the Czech ship sunk and be like, oh crap, he got into a war. That'll be fun. And then yeah, we'll have to mothball and reserve stuff when we get home. February of 1919, yep, we got until January of 2020. Hey, we've commissioned a submarine called Manitoba. 1 year left, yep. So let's rename these. E-79, screw it. Rename ship. E-80. Rename ship. E-81. And then I'll just have this as a, also a submarine. Because you have to actually rename these. Yeah. That'll be the last submarine I name. We had fire control issues. 84, and then our last one, which instead of Alberta, will be named something along the lines of our fire control. Yeah, there we go. There's also still submarine warfare is boring, which is the best named sub I have. She survived. Fire control sucks and fuck Charles Ross. You know what? Yeah, I like that idea. So I'm gonna take this, and then I'll rename this one "Fuck Charles Ross." I hope he takes a look at that and yeah. All right. So we're gonna sell stuff. He's gonna be so confused. Alright, so we're gonna have to start mothballing and reserving ships again once stuff gets finished. Alright, next turn. Commission 3 subs. 2 corvettes are commissioned into the Navy. Regional war. Yeah, let's sell. We need budget. So what is the limits of your info sharing? Basically none, going into it blind. I did share some stuff with him from the first one, which he would have seen when he got in, but yeah, I should have surprised him with it. Alright, so these guys are gonna all be on foreign station. We're gonna mothball these 2, reserve these 2. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild these 2. No, I'll wait. I'll let him rebuild them. I missed it. What was the surprise? Oh no, he'll just be surprised when he gets the turn back. So, you know what? I'll reserve that one and mothball 2 of the Airdries instead. Actually, I'll mothball that Airdrie and reserve those Airdries. So all these destroyers are going to get reserved, other than the one which isn't in the home area, which still needs to return home. We're going to get a bunch of destroyers back, which I'll mothball when I get them back. Alright. There we go. Flying boat. Ooh, that's good. Aircraft types. What can we build? We can build a float plane scout too. So, on this one, I would say range and reliability. Let's order that. Okay, so it's May. So yeah, I can play until January. I think we can both do stuff in January. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna mothball this group. I'm gonna send you back to where is it? North American East Coast. You guys are gonna go in the mothball fleet. Now that you guys are actually done. And yeah, we're gonna have some ships finishing up. So destroyer-wise, we're not gonna be in a terrible situation. I hope he builds new ones. We're 4 months out from Nova Scotia. So let's see, does US have torpedo protection 2? No, they don't. France is our ally. Do they have torpedo protection 2? Yes, they do. I'm going to order this in French. The way you guys track event should be 12K ton B that is just a single gun sitting in the Pacific. Just name it. Whatever happened. That would be fun. Alright. Alright, so this will be the battlecruiser Yukon. I'm going to design a 28 knot ship. Just double check. Seriously overweight. Yeah, that's fine. Belt-wise, we're going to go for 12-inch belt. Deck, I'm going to try to bring up to 2.5. Deck extended will be 0. Yeah, it is a BB. I'm changing it right now. Turrets will be 14.5. I'm going to reduce these down to that. Change type and continue. Alright, actually we can put secondary turrets on, so I might try, see what okay, not a good idea right now. Stick with casements. Does France have larger guns yet? No. So, we could do this. There's an option to do this. There's also an option where you could do a triple turret forward, a triple turret aft, and double super firing turret to save a bit of weight, which I think I'm gonna do. And get rid of X. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this design? Yeah, this is a good design for Yukon. If you go 41K tons, you might be able to get 30 knots or more. Do I care? No, 28 knots is perfectly adequate for a battlecruiser. Still got some sniffles. Alright. Just some allergies. I'm not sick or anything as far as I'm aware. Being sick at this point in time would be certainly worrying. Hey, actually we're building it in a French yard, so you guys want to put Tumble Home on it? Do we want to go with the Tumble Home ship here? Yes. Alright, so how I'd normally do Tumble Home is something kind of... Actually, this isn't going to really look like it very much. But we can kind of do it in the rear. No! No! Do not take that quote out of context at all! No! 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 We can kind of imply it in the rear. Yeah, that implies some Tumble Home. Actually, you know what? Let me look it up. Let me look up Tumble Home. Or French pre-dreadnought. Tumble Home. French pre-dreadnought Tumble Home. Already being clipped. Of course it is. Of course it's being clipped. Oh God. Yeah, I'm looking up French tumble home pre-dreadnoughts so we can design this properly. Cause tumble home pre-dreads, yeah. Not tumble home pre-dreads, tumble home battle cruisers. Yes. Okay. No, I'm gonna make it a little bit heavier. So we'll go 37,000 tons, and that's just to have a little bit more weight remaining. Oh God, you monster! All right, so I'm not gonna have it. I'm gonna have it so that we do actually have a little bit of a. It's implied that we have a little bit of a flared bow at least. So it's not fully tumble home, at least at the bow of the ship. But it will be fully tumble home at the stern. Like that. Yeah, that looks very tumble homey. So this superstructure, this was an American superstructure I had. Okay, so first of all, this is a French battle cruiser, which means we need maximum funnels. Because screw you. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna hate me for this or not. He doesn't care that much about the superstructures. He's giving me like free raid, so I'm like, well, let's build a. You know what? I'm gonna have these as all circular. Screw it. And then I'll move them a little bit more forward, which allows me to squeeze in the 4 funnels. Alright, so if I look at a French pre-dreadnought, these horrendously ugly monstrosities, which I can bring onto screen here. Yeah, these are horrendous. Look at how bad they are. Oh, it might need a forward torpedo. Yep, when hotels go to war. I wonder if you type in French hotel if you will get a picture of a pre-dreadnought in there or not. You know, maybe that should be one of the videos, is like, type in French Sea Hotel. Or one of those weird videos people do where it's like, if I do this, the video ends. So it's like, type French Sea Hotel into Google. When you get a pre-dreadnought, the video ends. Something, or when you see a pre-dreadnought, video ends, or something like that. Alright, so, okay. Putting the bird on my shoulder again. It is probably time for him to go upstairs, but you know, I need to get this done. Need to get this turn in. So yeah, they do have a very tall sort of structure area, it looks like. So this is going to be a weird superstructure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something probably like maybe a box like this. We'll get a little original with it. And then I'll do something like this. Structure 3 will be that. Screw it. Structure 4 will be a bridge here. I think. Structure 5 I will have be a mast. Oh, that didn't work as well as I was hoping it would. And then structure 6 will be sort of like a rear bridge thing. And maybe, you know what, maybe we'll do a mast here as well. We'll do this sort of style for the mast. Come on, line it up. There we go. I will do this. You know what? I will just do this, this, and then this. There we go. There is our tumble home battle cruiser. And we will start building her when Nova Scotia commissions. I'll decide next month whether I want to build more light cruisers or not. Some corvettes have finished, some destroyers have finished. Aircraft bombing from ships. I know I can't tell if it's going to offer up new prototypes or not, so reserve that guy. Mothball these guys. Mothball these. Oh no, not reserve fleet. Mothball them. And then, yeah, so the Point Claire class destroyers should be finishing up here. I might order a light cruiser. So I'm going to look at the Medicine Hat design. Change it into a light cruiser. I'm going to order it. Some thoughts about ordering it from a local yard, I probably will. So I want this to go at least 28 knots. Armor-wise, yeah, clear the turrets for the moment. You know what? We have torpedo defense 1. Let's build an 8,000 ton light cruiser. So, one interesting thing is, in the future, I'm going to want to rebuild it like this. So it's good to know that I can. And I am going to add a forward submerged tube on this as well. But go with the single turrets. We'll go A, Y, V, W, R. Maybe not R. Maybe Q and L. Just a new name, Cold Lake. And then I will change this. Okay, so that's the W turret right there, so that's not the one which needs to be elevated. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's not the one which needs to be elevated. Why am I elevating it with these, or with this then? This is the V turret which needs to be elevated. And then which structure is the W on that structure? So then I'm going to do a little structure down here. You know what? No, other way around. I'm sad that Rulers 2 doesn't model the fact that quad turrets are divided straight down the middle with heavy armor plates to prevent all 4 guns from being knocked out. Yeah, that is a little disappointing. I mean, I suppose if the turret jams, then yeah, you'd have an issue. Okay, structure-wise, that should be good enough. Because I potentially want to refit this in the future. Oh, I forgot to put anti-aircraft guns in the new battlecruiser design. Oops. So they'll have to be refit on in the future, I think. Can I do twin 4-inch mounts? Nope. Well, let's get some 6-inch wing turrets here. So we'll do D and E, do F and G. We'll do J and K. I'm going to put these in casemates. Still too much displacement used. So I'm going to do S and T as well. There we go. So this will be the most dangerous light cruiser class ever built, probably. And hopefully in the future I can rebuild these into actually modern light cruisers, or rebuild this new class into one. Alright, so we'll save that design, and we will use the finishing up of these destroyers to do that. No thanks, I don't need better 9-inch guns. Haiti is now declared independence, okay. I'm gonna rework that light cruiser class. Yeah, rework the design. So, get rid of these mounts. H and I, triple tubes. Apparently the U.S. Tillman battleships were reported to consider mounting hex turrets. Yes, they were. Original. Keep S on there. J and K are going to get removed and replaced with torpedo tubes. There we go. Cancel. You know what? I need to rework the superstructure a little bit. Particularly this right here. And probably this third funnel needs to be moved forward. And then this will be a mast up there, I think. You know what? I got this mast looking good. I'll get this mast looking good. That's better. Yeah, overwrite the design, save it as Cold Lake. That's honestly scary. A single turret holding an entire broadside. And the Tillmans, yeah. Alright, so Nova Scotia will finish up here. We got a Corvette done. Should not buy what we can develop for ourselves. I do not want to afford that. Just build one Cold Lake class cruiser and build a Yukon. Halt Yukon for a turn. Alright, mothball you, because you're back. Reserve you guys. Mothball you. Secretly wish that carrier came a few decades late so we could have more dreadnought and battleship fights. Yeah, that would be interesting. Alright. A post-war slump has hit the economy. Crap. We need Yukon to be completed. Alright, so which float plane do we want? This one has better range. And better speed. I'm going to need to wait another month or two to get Yukon under construction again. So we're in October. We need to request a new aircraft type. Let's get a fighter. Let's get firepower and maneuverability. Unexpected advances in hull construction. November. Nova Scotia has finished working up. December. Commissioned 2 submarines. No thanks on that. Send a diplomatic note. And now we send the turn off to Rainbow. Now that Yukon is building. So there we go. That has been this stream. I will get it up to YouTube hopefully shortly. It will certainly take a little bit of video editing first. But yeah, that is the stream done. We got some stuff done. Oh yeah, we can reserve Nova Scotia. That saves us some money. So yeah, I will send it off to him now. He will hopefully be doing it in the next couple of days. And with that, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone on Twitch, bye everyone on YouTube, and I guess, Jasper, can you say bye? You don't know how to say bye, do you? No, you don't. You just are happy when you're talked to. Yes. Alright. Thank you everyone who came to watch, thank you everyone who followed, or thank you Little Warriors for following again, and yeah. Bye!